May 1st, 2010. A frantic 911 call pierces the early morning silence in Oak Beach, New York. A young woman is running, terrified, screaming for her life. Then silence. This was the last anyone ever heard from Shannan Gilbert. What began as a missing persons case would soon unravel into one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in American true crime history: the Gilgo Beach murders. Shannan Gilbert was a 24-year-old aspiring actress from Jersey City, working as an escort through Craigslist to make ends meet. On the night of April 30th, 2010, she took a job in Oak Beach, a secluded, gated community on Long Island's South Shore. Her client, Joseph Brewer. Around 2 a.m., something went horribly wrong. Shannan called 911. The call lasted 23 minutes. "They're trying to kill me," she said over and over. The dispatcher tried to get details, but she was panicked, disoriented, and running. She banged on doors, begged for help. Some residents called the police, but by the time authorities arrived, Shannan was gone, vanished into the night. Police didn't take Shannan's case seriously at first. She was labeled just another sex worker. Her family begged them to search. 7 months later, on December 11th, 2010, while conducting a routine search for Shannan along Ocean Parkway, a K-9 unit uncovered a burlap sack. Inside, human remains. But it wasn't Shannan. Over the next few days, 3 more bodies were discovered. All women, all in similar burlap sacks, all escorts who advertised on Craigslist. Police had stumbled upon something far more sinister. A serial killer was using Gilgo Beach as his dumping ground. By early 2011, police had found the remains of 10 individuals, 8 women, 1 man, and a toddler. Among the identified victims, Melissa Barthelemy, Megan Waterman, Amber Lynn Costello, Maureen Brainerd Barnes. They were all petite in their 20s and had advertised online. Each had vanished between 2007 and 2010. Their bodies were bound, some dismembered, all carefully placed near Ocean Parkway. Police now believed they were dealing with a highly methodical, possibly local killer, someone who knew the area and how to cover his tracks. The Long Island serial killer, or LISK as the media dubbed him, was unlike most serial predators. He didn't taunt police. He didn't leave clues. He vanished. And yet, the list of potential suspects grew. One was Dr. Peter Hackett, a former Oak Beach resident who bizarrely called Shannan's mother 2 days after her disappearance, claiming he ran a home for wayward girls and had taken care of Shannan. He later denied making the call until phone records proved otherwise. Still, no charges were filed. Hackett faded from the spotlight. Others pointed fingers at police corruption. One of the top Suffolk County cops at the time, Chief James Burke, was later convicted of obstruction and assault. Many wondered, was he covering something up? Was the killer hiding in plain sight? After a year and a half, in December 2011, Shannan's remains were finally found, just a few hundred yards from where she was last seen. But her body was not in a burlap sack. It wasn't buried like the others. Her cause of death? Undetermined. Police claimed she drowned in the marsh. They closed her case, but her family never accepted that. An independent autopsy revealed possible signs of strangulation. Her hyoid bone, often fractured in strangulation cases, was missing. Was she murdered like the others? Or was her death a tragic accident that happened to expose a serial killer's graveyard? No one could say for sure. For nearly a decade, the Gilgo Beach murders went unsolved. Leads dried up. Suspects came and went. The case haunted the Long Island community. 10 lives snuffed out, no justice. But in 2022, there was a breakthrough. A new task force re-examined evidence, including burner phones, DNA, and call patterns. They zeroed in on a suspect, Rex Heuermann, a 59-year-old architect from Massapequa Park, just 18 miles from Gilgo Beach. He had no prior criminal record. He lived in a quiet neighborhood, but digital breadcrumbs, burner phone data, vehicle sightings, and a pizza crust with matching DNA linked him to at least 3 of the murders. In July 2023, Heuermann was arrested. Tall, quiet, unassuming. a married father of two. Rex Heuermann owned an architectural firm in Manhattan. He commuted daily. By all accounts, he was normal, but investigators say he led a double life. They found burner phones, search histories filled with violent fantasies, and even taunting online accounts where he'd mock the victims' families. Authorities believe he killed Melissa Barthelemy, Megan Waterman, Amber Lynn Costello. He's also the prime suspect in Maureen Brainerd Barnes' murder. The similarities in each killing, the location, method, victim type were undeniable. Still, questions remain. To this day, 6 of the 10 victims remain officially unsolved, including the toddler and the lone male. Was Rex Heuermann responsible for all of them, or was there another killer? The possibility of multiple killers haunts this case. The dumping ground was so carefully chosen, the victims so eerily similar, and yet, the differences remain. And Shannan Gilbert? Her case remains in limbo. Her family convinced she was murdered and may even have been the key to exposing LISK. As of now, Rex Heuermann is in custody, facing multiple counts of murder. He has pleaded not guilty. His trial is expected to begin in 2025. Meanwhile, the task force continues to investigate other cases linked to the Gilgo Beach dumping ground. The families of the victims wait, some with hope, others with anger. The silence that once covered the sands of Gilgo Beach has been broken. But the mystery is far from over. A missing girl, a serial killer's burial ground, a secret kept for over a decade. The Gilgo Beach murders remain one of America's most haunting unsolved cases. One thing is certain, Shannan Gilbert may have died that night, but in her death, she exposed a monster.